What's up guys, my name's Bradshaw and I've got a treat for you today. Last week I finished up my Motoz RallZ tire review. Now, if you like Yamaha Tenere 700s and you like Motoz RallZ tires, or you're curious about them, and even better, if you're looking at putting the RallZ tire on your T7, this is a video for you. Happy Saturday, I hope you like it, and stay tuned. Now first off, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. His name is Marcus and he rides a Yamaha Tenere 700. He actually has a channel called Everything Tenere where he's putting all of his experiences on his T7 onto that YouTube channel.
Hi guys, Marcus here, Everything Tenere.
Now just this week he launched his 1,000 kilometer review of the Motoz RallZ tires.
Today we're gonna talk about the Motoz RallZ and my 1,000 kilometer review of this set of tires.
So in this video here, I'm going to give you a little bit of a synopsis of what he's experiencing. I'm going to show you some of the epic places that Marcus is taking his T7 while on the Motoz RallZ tire. This tire really is a spectacular tire, and this is Marcus's personal review of this tire. So let's get into the dirt, because that is where these tires excel.
My 1,000 kilometer review of this set of tire. So Motoz have an adventure line of tires which consists of 4 different tires, and this is the next most aggressive or dirt orientated tire. As you know, the Tenere 700 does not come with tubeless rims, so you would either need to run with a tubeless tire with a tube or a tube tire with a tube. For my option, I go with the tubeless tires with a tube, just because of the tube tire is pretty narrow.
So this would be a tire, obviously it's tubed. Now both of these tires are supposed to be the same size as far as height and width goes, but they are very different. You can see that there is a lot of difference between those two. This is definitely meant for a narrow rim. This is meant for a wider rim. A Yamaha Tenere 700 have wide enough rims that we really should be running this tubeless version of the 90-90-21. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to throw this piece of cardboard into this tire so we get the same separation on the tubeless version that we have on the tubed version. And right now I'm going to show you kind of what happens to this tire when you spread this tube type tire onto a wheel that's wider. Because the tubeless 90-90-21 was meant or developed for a wider rim, you're going to notice that the crown of the tire here has a lot more round to it. It's curved, if you will, versus taking the tube type tire and stretching it onto a wider rim. Take a look what happens. It has made the top of this tire flat, completely flatten that thing out. So this tire, if you mount this on, say, a KTM 890 that requires tubes, or an Africa Twin, or a T7, you're going to have more of a flat aspect over the top of the crown of the tire versus a more rounded aspect that you see here on this tire over here.
And the rims on the Tenere 700 is pretty wide. I think you're safer with the tubeless tire as it has a wider basing and it grips better to the sidewalls of the rims, even with a flat tire, or with a flat tube. And it should not be to any surprise for anyone that if you go from a 50-50 tire or from a Pirelli that was on from stock, that you will have a lot more noise. These ones are quite noisy, and I rather have a noisy tire with great grip on the off-road sections than a quiet tire that will fail me when I go off-roading. That's why I chose the RallZ. They are pretty aggressive for off-road riding. So let's look at the tire itself, how it looks like after 1,000 kilometers. There we go. We start with the front tire and it almost looks brand new. as I said, really good grip. Me about 200 kms to really wear in the tire, but after those initial 200 kms I can really push this on the tar, no problem at all, leaning the bike a lot and going fast in the fast corners. And it's a good grip on the off-road on this tire as well. So let's go to the rear. It would probably go 2 rear tires for 1 front on the RallZ. You will notice here I have wear marks here on the front of the lugs, which is, you know, normal. And these are looking pretty good. You know, I have maybe some tear somewhere, you know, a chunk have gone missing, but I've gone really hard off-road, you know, spinning the tire a lot on, you know, really hard surfaces, hard packed gravel, you know, boulder stuff or slabs of rocks and so whatnot. So here we have a little scar here, but it's minor. It gives me great traction, you know, on the tar. In the dirt itself, really good traction. What did you do? Åkte av bronjäv. Aha, ska vi dra bak den? On the sandy parts and soft gravel, really good traction. In the woods on the single tracks, rots and you know, slabs of rocks and whatnot, really good traction. So I'm super happy with the RallZ tire, and it's almost like I think I will run this forever. So I will get a new set whenever they come, you know, available, because it's really hard to get these anywhere here in Sweden. They're hard to find. And when you find them, you better stock up, because they will go out quickly.
Vad sa du? Om du håller på utkanten.
Do a lot of road as well, but you want to go off-road, this is the one to get. This is the one to get. I think I could probably do about 5,000 kms on this before it all worn down, but who knows. I like to do the off-road bits. If I would only road-based riding, then yeah, I think they could really last longer as well, because it all depends on how hard you roll that throttle and what you are doing with the bike. But I think most of the wear is from the gravel and the hard packed stuff, you know, you just live with, because they will wear when you go off-road. In the mud, it's proclaimed to be a self-rinsing tire or whatnot, so if you get packed mud in between, throttling on, it will spin off and you will clear out the between the blocks and so on.
Så bara gasa på. Vänta.
Fuck me, it's hard. Got more to go. So that's good. It's also a tire, they say, that you would not need to release the pressure in the tire to maintain a good grip when going off-road. And I have actually not released any pressure when I'm going off-road. Pretty much running 2.3 in the rear and 2.1 in the front all the time. I think the standard pressure is like 2.3 in the front and 2.5 in the rear for the Tenere 700, but I'm running a bit softer than that, and I'm liking it. From my point of view, the Motoz RallZ are a great tire, which lasts pretty long. I would say it lasts long, even if I just done 1000 k, but super confident off-road, on the road, everything I've done so far. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, that maybe you can make up your mind. The Motoz RallZ are a great tire, which lasts pretty long. I would say it lasts long, even if I just done 1000k. Super confident off-road, on the road, everything I've done so far. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Have a nice weekend, stay safe, and don't do anything stupid. Cheerios, bye bye.
There you have it, guys. If you liked what you saw today and you thought Marcus did a great job with this review of his Motoz Tractionator rally tires, please give this video a thumbs up. Oh, shit. And go over to Marcus's channel. Check out a couple of his videos. Give him some thumbs up and some comments. And if you like his content, give him a subscribe. Anyway, I'm Kyle Bradshaw. Thank you guys for watching. Now, please remember that all these Motoz tires... Now, please remember that we have Motoz tires in stock here in Northern Arizona at MotoCityParts.com. We do ship all over the U.S. and sometimes out of the country. So, if you're looking for a set of Motoz tires, please take a look at MotoCityParts.com. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, take care and ride safe out there.